G'day, Ben from Melbourne here. Today we're going to tackle a thread. Well, it didn't start off as a thread, but it seems like everybody's jumped on board this at the moment. Thought I'd have a crack as well. First of all, just want to make you aware, my band called the 1980s has just dropped our first EP digitally. You can find it on Bandcamp, which I'll leave a link to in the notes below, but also on any of your regular platforms like Amazon Music and Spotify and Apple Music and all that shit. And also want to do a shout out, thank you to my man Romuald, the French vinyl addict, who when I posted this information that my band's EP is out, he also reposted it to all his subscribers, so really appreciate that, mate. So let's get on to this kind of thread thing. It was started by the beautiful Brian from Embryonic Robot. Hope you remember this shirt, Brian. It's what I wore when we first met. Seems like so long ago now, back in Toronto, halfway through the year. So he showed a heap of 12-inch EPs. And I see that he has done another post with a few more. A few people like Mike, Vinyl Spiral Mike, has jumped on board this one as well. And so I thought, why the hell not? I'll have a go. So let's start with the mighty Melbourne Sandpit. Great Melbourne band, super pure indie rock from the 90s here. This album called The Hunting Picture actually puts two of their EPs together from the 90s, which were only available as a CD. And Lessons in Posture is the first one, which is side A, and then the fantastic Tyranny of Creeps. If you've not heard this band, I really suggest, if you like your indie rock, check them out. Fantastic stuff. Really good to see this come out on vinyl after all of these years. I think it should be still available. It's through Cheer Squad Records. Killer stuff. Next up, the Fuzz from Geelong, Magic Dirt, with Signs of Satanic Youth. This one. This is also a 90s one, a reissue again on Remote Control Emergency Music. Killer stuff if you don't know the Dirt. Influenced obviously by that whole Geelong sound of bands such as Bored and God and all that, with the big fuzz guitars in your face and fronted by the wonderful Adelita as well. They are looking very young on the back. I think this originally came out on Go. There's the inside. Probably should have showed you that on the other record. Whoa. The other record I don't think is as exciting with the coloured vinyl as that bad boy. Let's backtrack and have a quick look at the Sandpit one. As I guessed, pretty bloody boring. But the back comes with this sticker, I think it is. Nice touch. Right. This is one I just got. So I just got the Zom Beaches new album, and they packaged it for free, a EP from a few years back in 2018, where they were obviously called Zom Beaches. Not sure you could call yourself that these days, but it's got the sign of goodness of Mikey Young is involved in this one, mastered it. It's on Sacred Blue Records. Good kind of post-punk stuff. Nice purple vinyl on this one. And another great Australian band. Well, these have all been Australian bands. But Bad Dreams. Their album from last year, Hoo Ha, one of the best punk releases in quite a while. Not scared to get political, really from a everyman point of view of trying to grapple with how can I be on the right side of history. A lot of anger in it in regards to like the referendum and things like that. Yeah, really, really good. But this is not that album. This is their EP, Badlands, which is also fantastic. Great band, really worth checking out. The Gatefold 12-inch EP, and this is on some coloured vinylages as well. Whoa, let's see through to the other side. And next up, a somewhat classic band with the 12-inch EP by the Butcher Shop with Hard For You. If you don't know the Butcher Shop, you might know this song, which was done by the Beast Suburban, and of course the Butcher Shop contains none other than two beasts there, Sexy Tex Perkins and sadly now departed Spencer P. Jones, and Billy Palmer from the Johnnies in that band as well, and there's a very young Kid Congo Powers helping out as well. So yeah, this is on the Black Eye label, which was the a subsidiary of Red Eye, where they released all of the weirder shit. Not that that's too weird, but killer stuff. Cool label, hey. Alright, now one more, which I don't know if this is a mini album or if it's an EP, but I'm calling it an EP for today's purposes, and that's the very first originally self-released King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard with Willoughbys Beach. I'm saying it's an EP because it's a 12-inch 45 RPM. It's got a shitload of songs on it though, as you can see. Sticker, whatever that means, I can't remember now. I think it was when one of their orders went stupid online when they were starting to really take off. Nice coloured vinylage there. Look at them. Just wee pups in that photo. Bit of wordage. Now, the other thing that come to my mind when the great Brian Embryonic Robot brought up this, I thought straight away of 10 inches, because that's like a, in my mind, always been a EP format, which I don't know, I think in the UK, 10 inches are pretty popular as an EP. Not sure about the US, probably a bit rarer, but we'll have a look at Henry Wagens with his great solo record. Good band he's into, rootsy more stuff, this kind of thing. Also his band Wagens. This one features Robert Forster from the Go-Betweens, of course, on one of the tracks, which is the standout track, I Still Can't Find Her. Great stuff. This is on Spunk Records, and it's a really pretty ugly coloured vinyl. Next up, let's delve straight into some electronic music with Spud. This is Holly Finlay, who is one of the sisters from Stonefield, more known for their like psych rock goodness, lots of guitars and huge drums and cavernous things. But yeah, this is a total left turn, all electronic, really cool stuff. This one's a bit more exciting colour there. Oh, and what's this one on? Greenway Records. And then the next one's a bit of a legend, and it's signed, if you can see down the side there, by the great Hugo Race in the True Spirit. Yeah. If you like sort of rock and roll, dark, smoky, bit on the slow, spooky side, Hugo's the man. He was in a great band in the 80s called The Wreckery. He's also on the very first Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds album. He was a Bad Seed right at the very beginning there. A real true original artist in his own right. Wrote a great book a few years ago as well, which I went to the launch of that, heard him speak, and yeah, really interesting cat. More Giz goodness. This is with Cookie's solo project Pipe Eye and the EP Cosmic Blip. Pretty cool looking cover there. Of course, that's on the Flightless label. There's the inside goodness. Probably got that the wrong way. And hold on to your hats. Whoa. That's right, it's like a Technicolor yawn. And just a couple more. Oh geez, that was really bad putting away, but we'll fix that later. Oh, a few more actually. Deep Heat, bit of post-punk goodness. These dudes haven't done anything for a little while, I don't think. This one's on the Great Poison City label. Great Melbourne label for all of your punk needs. And it's just a black vinylage. Yeah, Deep Heat released, I want to say 2 full-lengthers. Yeah, good band. Really good band. And what else we got here? Oh, A Dead Forest Index with their EP Antique. This is for a little while ago. I want to say maybe early 2000s, maybe just on the double digits. I can't remember. On Denavali Records. This is more kind of electro-y stuff. Indie-tronica, let's coin a new phrase. Really good though. I think they're from Sydney. And last of all, let's end with a punch to the guts with the Mighty Crusaders with their very non-PC looking cover for She Beats Me Up. This is a 90s one on Stolen Records. Great photo of the band in full flight there. Yeah, just good garage rock and roll with that punk edge and attitude just on the black vinyl there. All right, that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, I probably could do another one with some more, alt bands that the older people enjoy. Just thought I'd feature a few not so old, last 20 years or so, because I got a ton of stuff like that which doesn't usually get featured. Get on board. It's a pretty easy thread to do. Go check out the Mighty Brian at Embryonic Robot, and also while you're at it, plonk down a like and a thanks and a comment and a everything for the mighty French vinyl addict Romuald. What 2 champions, both who I met in Toronto earlier this year. See you in the next one.